Gonna be making a video talking about some that have gone on with me personally over the past 3 years. I'm gonna talk about some primitive skills stuff, some cooking stuff, eventually some bushcraft stuff. I'll talk about some of my thyroid issues, pulmonary embolisms, how it all affects you, how it changes you, but how things can and do get better. I've been wanting to do a video for quite a while now. I've had a lot of strange things happen with my health, and I wanted to talk about some of them. About 3 years ago, I wound up with a diagnosis of thyroid cancer, and they happened very quickly. I got the diagnosis. I went through surgery. I went through treatment of radioactive iodine, and they told me, no worries, you could go right back to your normal life. Simple surgery, no problems. During surgery, I wound up having a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot into my lung, which almost killed me. And that takes a long time to recover from. Now, on top of that, the radiation that I took for the treatment destroyed my teeth, and I recently had to have all my top ones entirely pulled. That's something they didn't tell me about. My channel has been about, I'm doing some edits, but it's been about primitive skills, how-to videos, how to make different Stone Age weapons. But I think I want to change it around a little bit. Maybe do some more bushcraft videos and a more wild diet, a healthier diet. Following the removal of my thyroid, I gained 70 pounds within a few months because my metabolism is now shot. And I can't eat what I used to eat. So I think I'm going to try and help people and show them that despite all these setbacks with this supposedly easy thyroid cancer, that the people that are struggling and the people that are fighting the depression, feeling like they can't do anything, feeling like they can't exercise, they're having a high pulse rate, high blood pressure because of the hormone medication replacement. I want to show them that despite all of that, you can still have the life you want to have. It's harder, but in between everything, I've been hiking in the Smoky Mountains. I've been doing my flintknapping. I've been doing archery and bow hunting. Lots of hiking when I can, when the pulse ain't dangerously high. little hesitant to put this video out because of friends or family who are used to me sounding and talking a certain way, and hearing how I sound now and how I look now. I look completely different than I did before the surgery, at least I think. I think I'm just going to pull out whatever I can in this video that isn't too entirely upsetting, and upload it sometime within the next few days. Getting a full upper denture plate. I already had one made, but they messed it up entirely. It doesn't fit my mouth at all, so I've gone about 2 weeks now with no teeth, and I'm waiting on an appointment. Once that appointment comes around, I'm going to have to pay out of pocket for the dentures, since I already received some, even though I wasn't happy with them. But once I get that out of the way, I'm going to be heading down south to Georgia, Florida, maybe North Carolina, and do some primitive skill videos, do some outdoor videos, do some adventure videos, exploration. To show you that even with all this going on, you could still hike to the top of mountains and climb if you wanted to. It's not impossible. I've done it, and I'm going to do it again. I climbed to the top of a mountain shortly after having the pulmonary embolism, and I couldn't breathe. But I was determined to do it anyway. Right now I'm up in New England, as you can see with the snow, and getting a little bit of cabin fever. I really can't go too long without being in the woods. My fiance has been helping me a lot. I actually have a few YouTube friends who have been inspiring me to make more videos and to, you know, despite everything, put content out. So I guess I'm gonna. For a long time, I've been wanting to teach flintknapping courses, and that particular skill has been around since the dawn of humans, and all of a sudden, within the past 150, 200 years, it's almost been lost entirely. There's a few flint knappers, quite a few now. It's building again, but they do it for art. They make a large point and they put it in a display case and they sell it. What I do is I replicate found artifacts that were used thousands of years ago that I put onto my own arrows. I replicate with stone, replicate the artifact, put it on my arrow, or put it on my knife, and I use it. I use it for hunting, I use it for cooking, I use it for even woodworking. I use stone. I think it's a great skill to have. I don't think it should be lost. Pretty much every culture on the planet at some point required the use of stone tools, all the way to Egypt, France, here. Different people, different times, different cultures. One of my reasons for putting out videos, especially the couple how-to ones I did, was to try to inspire people to try it themselves. It's fun. It's definitely fun. It takes a long time to learn. It's a steep learning curve. Some people pick it up like nothing, though. Some people just have that beginner's luck and learn very quickly. I've been doing this for about 12 years now. I've replicated for museums, for historic preservation offices, for hunters, for people who just enjoy how it looks, for people who want to gather plants and they want to use a stone knife. I just recently sold one to a woman up in Washington State, who's going to be using it to gather plants. And it's really special to me when somebody uses my work, my creation. Not really too sure what to talk about. I'm a little embarrassed, missing my teeth and all. It'll soon be remedied. But I'm good now. I've been cancer-free for 3 years. Just been struggling with the medication dose, my hormone levels, which can really affect my muscles and my ability to do things. I get severe muscle cramping where I can barely stand up, depending on if my dose is off or not. And the doctors tell me that's not the case, but I don't think it's a coincidence that every time I change doses when I get the severe muscle spasms and cramps that take me out for a week or more. I figured I would just do a little fireside chat here. I see I'm gonna need some of those good little fluff microphones that protect from the wind sounds. I'll give you a view on how I like to cook my fish here. I just put it in one of these nice trays. Put it right on the fire, not when it's too big. And I'll put a little bit of cayenne on it, just a sprinkle, and eat it just as is, slightly blackened. It's delicious.